Hello everyone, today we are going to see intermediate second year mathematics 2A weightage, where not only weightage we are going to cover few tips and tricks to score 75 out of 75 in the examination. So if you are new to our channel, do subscribe and watch till the end. So as you know, we have 10 chapters in the 2A: complex numbers, De Moivre's theorems, quadratic expressions, theory of equations, permutations and combinations, binomial theorem, partial fractions, measures of dispersion, probability and random variable. So here we have VSAQs, SAQs, LAQs and marks of these specific chapters. So as you know, we have to write 5 LAQs out of 7. So you can no need to read all the chapters for the examination because you need only 5 LAQs to write in the examination perfectly. So the easiest chapters which we are going to discuss are De Moivre's theorem, binomial theorem where we are going to cover 2 LAQs, probability 1 LAQ and random variables. What are the chapters? Chapter number 2 which is having 1 LAQ, chapter number 2 which is having 2 LAQs, the total is 3 and the probability is 1 and random variable. So total how many we are going to cover? With these 4 chapters we are going to cover 5 LAQs which will fetch you easily. These 5 LAQs you can cover from which chapters? Chapter number 2, chapter number 6, 9 and 10. Chapter number 6, 9 and 10. These 4 chapters will fetch you 35 marks out of 75, which is enough to get passing marks in your examination. But let us see for SAQs. Again, you are no need to read all the 10 chapters. You need to read only those chapters which will fetch you 20 out of 20 marks, right? So what are those chapters? Let us see. Here permutations and combinations will fetch you 2 SAQs, means 8 marks here, right? Next chapters, probability, again 2 SAQs from probability. So we have completed 4 SAQs just from 2 chapters. Now it's your choice to select any other chapter which is very easy, but I recommend you quadratic expressions which has only one type of problems throughout, right? So these are the 3 chapters: chapter number 3, chapter number 5 and chapter number 9. So for SAQs you have to read only 3 chapters: chapter number 3, chapter number 5 and chapter number 9. So these are the 6 chapters which will fetch you 55 marks. How many marks? 55 marks out of 75. But are you wondering, one tip here: at least 2 chapters. If you are perfect with 2 chapters only, how many chapters? 2 chapters. That 2 chapters are binomial theorem and probability. These 2 chapters will fetch you 31 marks. How many marks? 31 marks. As you can see, from binomial theorem there are 16 marks and probability is 15 marks. These two chapters are very easy, which will, what are those chapters? Chapter number 6 and chapter number 9. Chapter number, I'll write here. No need to worry about notes and all. I'll share a PDF with you. Chapter number and 6 and 9 will fetch you 31 marks out of 75, which is nothing but you will be passed in your examination if you are worrying about the marks and all. But to get 75 out of 75, you need to cover VSAQs from these chapters. What are these chapters? Here are complex numbers, which is having 2 VSAQs, and De Moivre's theorems is again 1 VSAQ, quadratic expressions 1 VSAQ, theory of expressions 1 VSAQ, permutations and combinations 2 VSAQs, binomial theorem 1 VSAQ, measures of dispersion 1 VSAQ and random variable 1 VSAQ. So these are the 9 chapters from which you are going to get 1 or 2 VSAQs which will fetch you 20 marks. So our total is now 75 out of 75. If you have any doubts, please ping me below.